Hey everyone, haven't been on YouTube in a while. I've been so busy. So I'm gonna tell you guys that I am happy to stay a tenor, and I like my voice the way it is right now. I don't want to be a baritone or bass anymore. I used to want to be a bass or baritone, and you know, I like looking back at my old videos and just listen to my voice change gradually from a mezzo soprano to an alto and to eventually a tenor. And now I find my voice doesn't crack anymore, and I don't strain anymore. And I can sing all these tenor songs, all the tenor songs I want to sing. So yeah. So I gradually started on a low dose, and then my endocrinologist gradually increased it. So right now I'm on 120 milligrams per every 2 weeks. So at first I was on like 75 milligrams per every 3 weeks. Then I went to around 100, and then 120 I think, and then 180 every 3 weeks, and then you know, and then yeah, and it took about a year for my period to stop, and so after I increased my cycles to 120 milligrams per every 2 weeks. It's you know, and my period started to stop. So yeah, going through all these cracks like a teenage boy was annoying, and I sang in the high alto. I sang in the alto part until I couldn't anymore, and once I discovered I can reach the lower notes, you know, I explored some like male like guy songs, and it took me a while to realize that I was a tenor. So I think Matt Ramsey's voice lesson. I think his eight types of voice helped a lot. So, and funny thing is, when I was going to Long McQuaid to buy some recorders, this guy named Magnus worked there. I don't know what happened to I don't think he works there anymore. But I told him about my journey about taking testosterone, and I was like back in 2020, and he's like, "Oh, then you must be a tenor then." I'm like, "I guess, I'm not sure." And turns out he's right. And Magnus, if you're watching this, you're right. I am a tenor. And being a tenor is great for the most part. And yeah. So I don't want to increase my dose. I like being at 120 milligrams every 2 weeks. I like keeping it at that dose. Like, I don't want to be on a too high of a dose, because testosterone can put me at risk of having strokes, and it can damage the liver, and it can increase red blood cell count, and also a lot of the testosterone will get converted into estrogen, and I'm glad I took it slowly while I was on testosterone. So that means my vocal cords were so they had time to adjust, because I don't want to end up with FTM in trapped vocality. So I don't think they call it that anymore, but I don't know what the new term is. I've mentioned in one of my books called My Transition from Female to Male. I've updated it recently, and I mentioned that I started to sound like a tenor. So yeah. And although I can't sing mezzo soprano songs or alto songs anymore, I can sing in the tenor range. And I think that's a blessing. I couldn't sing those Backstreet Boys songs. Those guy songs were too low for me when I was a mezzo-soprano. Now I'm a tenor. Go tenors. Anyways, I'll see you guys back for another YouTube video. If you haven't, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It means a ton. And smash the like button. So if you subscribe, you'll get notifications every time I upload a video. Bye.